Namaste. Welcome to Anchor Light. We had a false start there, so let's go back to the teachings, the ones who just joined us. The topic today is the strategy to start any endeavor, in this case, the start of the year. Sun Tzu, The Art of War, says, victorious warriors win first and go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. So The Art of War was written by Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu is actually a general of some sort in ancient China. It's interesting. He showed up, helped a particular part of the country win, and then afterwards he disappeared. So the book he wrote is what's commonly known as The Art of War. Now, this so-called Art of War actually is not, when you have the direct translation for the book, it's not Art of War. The Chinese word is Ping Fa. Ping is military or soldier. Fa is like strategy, or Fa is like method. So direct translation should be like something to the effect of a military strategy book or a military method. Okay? So, but of course, who's going to buy it? Who's going to get into it? Oh, military method. There's thousands of books. Ooh, The Art of War. So it's more for sensationalism. But the teachings are amazing. So this particular part, I think it'd be a good way to start the year. Let me do it again. Victorious warriors win first, basically in their consciousness, and then go to war. In other words, they win first in their mind, and then if you compare it to people who are, I wouldn't use the word losers, but not as successful, they kind of dive into it and say, okay, let's work as hard as we can and try to beat the enemy. They don't realize the first enemy is oneself. Okay? That's the teaching right here. The first enemy is the internal self. We have a tendency to say, okay, we want to be successful. Okay, you want to do better with your health, your relationships, whatever it is, and you first find the target. This is what I want. Well, most people, they're not sure what they want. That's why, let me just reiterate again, the New Year's Day meditation and lecture, well, actually it's a workshop, is still available. I go through it for 2.5 hours. A lot of you joined us already, where we break it down. Each part of our lives that we want to be successful. Your health, your relationships, your finances, or I call it material resources, your emotional mental health, okay, your learning, and your spirituality. Break it down to all these different categories and go to the powerful questions we have taught you many years ago. Powerful questions. What's your outcome? Qualify and quantify. It's not like, oh, I want to make more money. Okay, well, you made $1 more than you did last month. Make you happy? No. Oh, I want to be happy. What does that mean? Okay, here's some ice cream. That's what you love. Okay, you're happy. End of story. You have to really clarify, quantify what you want. And then afterwards, this is normally what most of us do. Okay, you want to make more money, you want to lose weight, you want to be happy, whatever. There's a tendency, okay, now how am I going to do that? That's normal. That's how we taught in school, right? You tell your parents, okay, mom, dad, I'm going to get an A on this class. What's the first thing you do? Your mom or your dad would say, okay, are you going to change your study habits? What are you going to do to get there? It's normal. It goes from the objective to what? Forming a strategy, a plan. Here's the problem. There's inertia. What is inertia? Inertia is basically when something is stable, is not moving, it'll say not moving until something causes it not to move. If something is moving, it'll keep going until something causes it to stop. That's kind of dumbed down inertia, okay? But the bottom line is, we're so used to doing certain things, there's already inertia. And the normal way we've been taught, growing up, in school, whatever, is like, what is your outcome? And then what are the tasks to get there? However, think about it. If there's something you don't have yet, that means you have not been able to attain it in the past. So your consciousness, when you say, how am I going to get there? There's going to come up with more reasons why you won't work than how it will work for you to get there. Does that make sense? So if you go with just how you feel and what you've been doing in the past, it's not going to work. So that's why you have to go with why you want it. There's no option. I got to have it. Then what happens is you'll find a way to get there. Just give you a very personal example. Many, many years ago, this is 20, let me see, at least 30 years ago. My finances was such in a bad shape. This before I met my teacher. Finances was such in a bad shape. And So, man, I'm going to pay the mortgage. I'm going to pay this, pay that. This before I met Master Cho. And I distinctly remember one time in my life, I sat there, I go, enough. Literally just said, enough. I'm not going to have this anymore. Why? Because I do not want to ever feel this way again of such a degrading, diminishing thing of myself. Like, can't even pay my mortgage. What the hell is wrong with me? Never again. I didn't say to go, why? Well, because whatever. I just said, enough. It comes to a point, enough is enough. Why? Because I don't want to be here anymore. The funny part that happened is once I made the decision, I distinctly remember that time, that setting, I said, enough. Things start to change. My brain, my mind start to look for ways to how to get out of it. How to get to my objective. I didn't sit there and go, well, I've tried this, I tried that, it didn't work. Well, that's dumb. Why would I do the same thing again? If that didn't work in the past, there has to be a way because I cannot be in this place anymore. I remember 30-some years ago, and everything changed. I had my outcome because the pain was too much. And I go, enough is enough. That's my point. So when I met Tony Robbins, that was amazing. He says, you start with your outcome, and then how big is your why? Why do you need to attain it? You need to generate leverage. You have to increase the amount of pain that you have, and then at the same time, increase the joy of having what you want. With these two emotions, you crank it up. What will happen? It'll force your consciousness to look for ways to get there. Yeah, it's just a matter of increasing leverage. And a lot of people who in the spiritual have, no, I don't want stress, I don't want pain. Okay, stay where you are then. The key to be a warrior, to win, is to use the pain and use the joy to make yourself successful. Pain is important. Yeah, but I don't want it. It's too negative. Okay, get out of here, find another teacher. Don't waste my time. Pain is good because it's human nature to avoid pain. Simple as that. So you go, I don't want that old life anymore. I don't want to be a slob. I don't want to be a lazy ass. Because my it gives me low self-esteem. I look at how people look at me and what do I crank up the pain? You know why? Because when you crank up the pain, it'll push you to get away from it. Yeah, but it's so stressful. Exactly the point. You harness that stress, that pain as a propellant to get your ass out of where you are. With your health, with your relationships, finances, everything else. So the warrior uses this in his and her consciousness to first win internally. Nope, losing is not an option. It's too painful. I'll lose everything, so screw that. Forget it. So that means the only way to what? Is to move forward. That's how you do it. You win internally first, so you win externally. Yeah, after the what is my outcome? Generate enough leverage of why, and then you'll have different strategies, different tasks. Try number one, number two. If this doesn't work, try another one. If that doesn't work, try another one. You keep going. Because the pathways, the different strategies or tasks that you have, it's like a map. This doesn't work, let me try another one. This doesn't work, it's just like your GPS, finding another way. Oh, you get there, it doesn't work, okay, it finds another path. That's what you do. The objective doesn't change. Only thing that changes is how you get there. This doesn't work, let's try another one. This doesn't work, another one. That's how you do it. So that's how you win internally. You have to have the outcome. You have to generate so much emotion within you that winning is the only outcome. The only outcome. If you do it that way, you know what? You'll find a way. You will find a way. The negative example I use, which is not pleasant, but if you're a parent, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If your child is sick, you'll move heaven and earth to make your child well. You're gonna go, well, I got back pain, but it's still no. All that goes out the window. We go, I gotta make this kid feel better. True, simple as that. And some of you who don't have children, here's another metaphor. I know it's negative, but you don't like it. Again, as I say, you don't like it, whatever. Something needs to get done. Somebody put a gun in your head, they said, do it. I guarantee you will do it. It's a matter of motivation. The word motivation, if I'm not mistaken, is Latin or some ancient language, simply means the reasons to move. You find enough reasons, you will do it. And then you know what happens? If that reason is strong enough, you go, I got to do it now. So the scheduling is very, very important. So you have your outcome, you stir up enough emotions why you have to have it. Your mental faculty will come up with the different strategies and tasks. And then from there, as Nike says, just do it. If you have not made the decision internally to doing it physically, it's very, very difficult. You win first in here and you execute externally. Just like when I read this with Sun Tzu, I thought about it, go, for a lot of us, me included, that have things, outcomes, targets that we want to hit this year, maybe we need to be reminded. You want to win first here so you can win outside. That's it. How's your consciousness? Now, some of you go, well, I came here to meditate, not to have this motivational crap. Well, you're going to get it. You don't like it? Find another teacher. Simple as that. Because we are multi-dimensional beings. We're spiritual beings that interact with the material world, the emotional world, the mental world, in the different dimensions. You're multidimensional. So as we go through these teachings, we want to make sure we cover all of them. People who are always just spiritual only, they're very loving, they're very joyful, they're fear of inner peace, but it could be dead broke. Right? You have people who are very, very loving. Okay, the relationships are great, but the finances could be in trouble. Somebody good, the relationships are good, finances are good, but when nobody's around, they can't stand themselves. Because you know why? They don't have a spiritual upbringing. They don't have a spiritual path. Let me leave you with one thought. As you do your meditation spiritual practices, okay? You do that and take that inner peace and stillness and bring it into your everyday life. So as you're working, you're trying to improve your relationships, you're trying to improve your health, in the background, the soul, the spiritual self, is still in control. That's why your spiritual life permeates every part of your life. That's it. All right, let's meditate. Put your hands on your heart, focus on your crown. I am that I am. I'm not the body, I'm not the emotion or the thoughts. I am the soul. Okay, just focus on the crown. I am the soul. Just keep repeating it silently. I am the soul. I am the spiritual self. I am the soul. I am the spiritual self. I am a being of pure energy and light. I am that I am, the soul, the spiritual self. Just put your awareness on your crown. I am the soul. I am the spiritual self. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spirit in me. I am a child of God. I'm one with God. I'm one with all. There's only oneness. Now open your hands in blessing. We will do the divine, the meditation twin hearts to bring down lots of divine energy, to purify our thoughts, our emotions, and fill us with divine love and light. This meditation twin hearts was taught to us by my teacher, Grandmaster Choa Kok Sui. So be aware of your heart, your hands. Imagine beautiful pink light flowing through you, not from you, through you, and flooding the entire earth. Just imagine the earth in front of you the size of a little ball. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. We will use the prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace, channel of peace. Wherever there's hatred, let me sow love. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, faith, despair, hope, darkness, light, sadness, joy. Just allow your entire being to simply be a channel and an instrument to bless the earth with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and lots of joy. So be it. So be it. Now be still and let the loving energy just flow through you. Your heart is highly energized and activated. So it is. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown, the top of your head, and exhale and stay there. Just be still. Your crown is filled with so much light, so much golden light. Your crown is highly energized, highly activated. The divine energy in the form of golden light is flowing down from your crown, down through your hands, and blessing your home. Bless all your family members and loved ones with golden light. Let it spread to all your relatives, your friends. Let it spread to your workplace. Let the golden light spread throughout the entire earth. Fill the entire earth with golden light. Our hearts are one, our souls are one. There's only oneness. From the heart of all loving God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with loving kindness. May all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. Just be still. Just allow the golden light from your crown to just keep pouring through you. Again, magic word, through, not from. Let the golden light, the divine light, love, and power flow through you, blessing your home, your workplace, the city you live in, the country. Let it spread throughout the entire earth. Fill the earth with golden light. Say, so be it. Now be aware of your heart and your crown simultaneously. Fill the earth with even more intense golden light. Just say, our hearts are one, our souls are one, our spirits are one. From the center of the heart of God, through my spirit, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being, without exception, in the higher worlds, the middle worlds, even the lower worlds, may all beings in every dimension, every direction above and below be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. May all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. May all be healed of any pain, sorrow, or suffering. So be it. If you know anyone going through troubling times, challenging times with their health, with their relationships, even their finances, visualize their lives getting better and better, fill them with golden light, and may they be blessed with a better life. So be it. There are so many countries in the world where people are suffering due to political turmoil, calamities, or natural disasters. Bless those areas with golden light. From the center of the heart of God, may all these people, all these beings be blessed, be healed of any pain, sorrow, or suffering. So be it. Just let the blessings flow through us. If you know relatives and friends who are going through troubling times, difficult times, bless them with His golden light. If you know anyone with health issues that need healing, fill them with His golden light. Any of your friends and loved ones, acquaintances having financial difficulties, bless them with prosperity and abundance. God's blessings be to all. So be it. Just let it flow through you. Blessings be to all. May all beings who are suffering in the inner worlds, souls who are struggling in the inner worlds, may they be purified, may they be healed, may they be filled with divine light. So be it. May all beings be blessed. In the lower worlds, middle worlds, higher worlds, blessings be to all. Be still. Blessings be to all. Now lower your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Imagine a beautiful golden light just floating above your head. Just be still. There's a golden light floating above your head. Be aware of the love within your heart. Send a stream of love from your heart up to your throat, to the center of your head. Be still. Up past your crown and into that golden light. Stay there. Be still and listen. Om. Om. Allow your awareness, your consciousness, to just gently drift into that brilliant light. There's only light. Om. Be still. Be aware of the inner stillness and just simply let go and let things be. Now, any sound, any noise you hear would just help you drift deeper and deeper into that ocean of light. Let go. gently, slowly, very gently and slowly. Come back to your body. Move your fingers, move your toes. Gently and slowly come back. Now raise your hands in blessing. Picture the people you love in front of you. Fill them with beautiful golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with much happiness, with abundance and prosperity, and spiritual oneness. So be it. Visualize your job, your career, blessed with success, with progress, with advancement and prosperity. So be it. Blessings be to you all. Now, focus on your feet and the base of your spine. Project golden light down into the earth. This is to ground you. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings to Mother Earth. So be it. Okay, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, thank you. Personally, to my teacher, Master Tokok Sui Mahaguruji Mailing, thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right, open your eyes. How was the meditation? It wasn't long, but if you're sensitive, you might have noticed it was very still. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me. Again, the New Year's Day workshop is still going on. Go to mastercode.org. You can still register and watch it. And there's a PDF that you fill out so you can have everything in front of you so you can review it throughout the rest of the year. The full moon meditation from 2 days ago. 2 days ago? Yeah, it's still on. All right, that's on mastercode.org. Anyway, all the resources are there for you to do your spiritual practice. Just a quick announcement. For the next 3 weeks, starting next week, I'll be in Asia. I'll be in the Philippines and India. Some of you are going to be with me for that. With that, I think we're going to have 4,500 people in that retreat in India in a few weeks. So anyway, next 2 weeks, Anchor Light, I'll do my best to carve out the time to record or to do the meditations with you. Regardless, we'll have resources for you. You can always go back to the old meditations. There's lecture meditation. You can fast forward to the meditation or do the lecture, whatever. The whole idea is to keep moving forward. Keep your spiritual practice. And I've talked to many people where they say when they stop doing their meditation, they got distracted. Then what happens? Life happens. Actually, life is already happening. The difference is if you're on your spiritual practice, that allows you to regulate the thoughts, the feelings, and your actions so you don't get easily triggered. So maintain your spiritual practice. Regardless, we'll still do Anchor Light next few days before I fly out. So namaste, everyone. You guys take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. God bless.